Quiz, I just checked the clock, and it's 3 o'clock, and we can't be late because we got a date with Sunny TV. Here in the Sunny TV Clubhouse, we are in the show that's on in the afternoon, but all the Sunnies, all the cool kids call it...
Afternoon Delight.
That's right.
You know what's
Boy,
funny?
do we have a show today.
In the intro song, when it counts down, does anybody else think of Care Bear Stare? Where it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe you should post that later. That's
Care Bear
funny.
Stare.
Such a cool one.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a pop culture Thunderdome quiz. We're going to be talking about the Mandela effect today.
I'm obsessed with the Mandela effect.
When you see something you think you see, and it's not really anything but what you think.
Your brain makes
it's
you
a
think.
freak your freak kind of moment, right? Mm-hmm. Then, of course, we got the Boat Drinks Meme It or Leave It today. Got some selections on there. I'm going to teach you a little bit about the gay culture and language that we use,
okay.
especially on the last one. And then we're going to get into Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. And it's going to be a very ingenious way on how to announce you're getting divorced. Then, of course, Mel sent over 3 news stories. We're going to be the judge and the jury to let her know, is it newsworthy or is it just Mel trying to get through another activity in her life and she doesn't have a lot of time to help me, so it's just...
Maybe it's news.
Maybe,
We'll
maybe
see.
not.
It's a surprise.
And finishing out, we will get to Hey Girl, Hey horoscopes. We got Aries, Taurus, and...
Somebody else.
Aries, Taurus, and...
Someone else.
Gemini. I could do it. I got it. I've only written the show. All right, let's get into Pop Culture Thunderdome. Let's get into the music, please.
Thunderdome, is your brain lying to you?
Yeah. All right, this first one. Okay. This is true or false? The famous movie line is, Luke, I am your father.
False.
Okay. All right, next up, multiple guess, and we do have Baby Thunderdome just in case. What is the correct spelling of the children's book series Bernstein Bears? Is it Bernstein, S-T-E-I-N? Or is it S-T-A-I-N Bears? Or is it S-T-I-N-E Bears? Or is it S-T-I-E-N Bears?
B, S-T-A-I-N.
Okay,
The Bernstein Bears.
Okay. Next up, true or false? The Monopoly Man wears a monocle.
False.
Okay.
Yeah, it's false.
Very confident today. Next up, which is the correct quote from Snow White? Mirror, mirror on the wall, magic mirror on the wall, mirror, mirror on the glass, or speak, mirror, speak?
It's B, magic mirror on the wall.
I love speak, mirror, speak.
Speak, mirror, speak.
Next up, true or false? Pikachu has a black tip on its tail.
Baby Thunderdome, I don't know about no damn Pikachus.
We love Pikachu on this show. Baby Thunderdome quiz where Mel can get a Pika Pika. All right.
Right?
True or false on this first one? True or false? Mickey Mouse wears red shorts.
True.
Oh, good job. Ooh, crazy.
Don't
Okay.
get disqualified.
I know. And I thought today might be the day for a disqualification because some of those are just kind of crazy. Next up, which brand logo actually exists? Kit Kat with a hyphen, Kit Kat with no hyphen,
Ooh, this is hard.
Kit Kat with a space only, or is it in all caps, Kit-Kat?
I think it's with a space only, but I'm going to go Baby Thunderdome just to be safe.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. All right, number 2. What color is SpongeBob? Is he blue, yellow, green, or orange?
Yeller.
Congratulations.
Yeller.
Wasn't a big fan. A lot of people love that show.
I don't like that show.
I don't like it either.
Dumb.
True or false? So
Stupid.
hardcore, Mel. Hard-headed Harden. All right, true or false? The line is, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I feel like that's false. I don't know. Baby Thunderdome because I hate that movie.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Even Forrest Gump.
I don't like Forrest
You don't
Gump.
like anything. Next up, true or false? Batman wears a cape.
True.
Okay, good job. Oh, I wasn't sure about trick you there.
But now when he's his real person, he doesn't work.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that guy.
Multiple guess on this next one. Which is the correct Curious George detail? A, he has a tail. B, he does not have a tail. C, he only has a tail in early books. Or D, he has a short tail.
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz
That's
so
hard.
Mel can get an answer right. All right. Trying this next one here. What is the name of the toy cowboy in Toy Story?
I've never seen this movie.
Is it Woody? Is it Andy? Is it Buzz? Or is it Jesse?
I've never seen Toy Story.
Then the pressure is obviously on you.
Woody?
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Because isn't Andy the boy?
Yes.
Okay.
True or false? The Fruit of the Loom logo includes a cornucopia.
False.
Okay. Next up, multiple guess. Which is the correct Star Wars quote? May the Force be with you. May the Force be with you with a capital F. May the Force always be with you, and also to you. And, so,
I was thinking that.
and or D, let the Force be with you.
I think it's D, but let's go Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. All right, number 5. Whew. What fruit is red and often associated with teachers? Is it banana, apple, orange, or grape?
Apple.
Correct.
Oh my God, I saw a meme once. It said, when I asked you how to spell orange and you said the fruit or the color, you really confused me. Get it?
That's funny, actually.
Because it's the same thing.
All right, this first question. Luke, I am your father. Is that correct?
False.
Okay. What is the correct line?
I don't know, but I know that's not right.
The correct line is
I am your father. There's no Luke.
right. Well, there's a no, I am your father.
Yeah.
The misquote became more popular than the real line because it makes better context than the quoted one. Okay, this is the Bernstein Bears. What did you say?
I said Bernstein Bears.
That is correct. People overwhelmingly remember Stain, but it's always been Stain, and that's one of the most famous Mandela Effect examples. Next up, Monopoly Man wears a monocle. What did you say?
False.
That is correct. He's never had a monocle. People confuse him with Mr. Peanut, who
Yep.
does. Next up, what did you say about Snow White?
Magic mirror on the wall.
That is correct. Disney's version says magic mirror. The mirror version comes from an earlier folklore. Next up, this is Pikachu.
I don't know.
Pika. What would you say?
False.
That would have been correct. Pikachu's tail is solid yellow. The black tip is one of the most common false memories in pop culture.
Interesting.
Okay, this is the Kit Kat one. What did you do?
I did Baby Thunderdome, but I think it's a space. Kit Kat with space only.
I'm glad you went Baby Thunderdome. The
No
answer
hyphen?
was B. No space. Kit Kat.
Interesting.
There's never been a hyphen in the official logo. Your brain just added one for symmetry.
Interesting.
Next up, life is like a box of chocolates. I believe you went Baby Thunderdome.
Yes, but I don't think that's right.
And you would have said false. That would have been correct. It is false. The real line is life was like a box of chocolates. That tiny shift changes the meaning completely. That is the truth. I didn't realize that.
Stupid movie.
All right, Curious George, what did you do?
I did Baby Thunderdome, but I think he only had a tail in earlier books.
Which letter was that?
C.
Wrong. It would have been B. He does not have
Okay.
a tail. George has never had a tail in original book TV series. Your brain added it because monkeys,
Have
and
tails.
he needs to go caca.
Why they have a tail?
Next up, Fruit of the Loom had a cornucopia. That is correct. It's never had a cornucopia. People, I guess they assume that
Yeah.
Harvest needs to have one or something. Okay.
Needs to have it.
All right. And the final one, you went Baby Thunderdome.
I
but-
went Baby Thunderdome, but I think it's let the force be with you.
No, it is B. May the
the
force be
capital
with you.
F.
The capital F matters because the force is defined as a concept. Okay, good.
I
Congratulations.
got 100.
Hey, that's great on a really hard quiz. You should be so proud of
I
yourself.
love the Mandela effect. It's so fascinating.
Well, you can be free and you can come with me to Capybara. Yee-hee.
Wow.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
All right, let's roll into the boat drinks meme it or leave it today. This first one. Nowadays, I just laugh stuff off because prison doesn't cook the food I like.
You're not wrong.
It's probably
That's
the truth.
Me. I
Yeah.
would not last in that
I don't want to
place.
screw up in that. Yeah. Next up, does anyone remember back in the 90s, all of our
Yeah.
stores had over the hill?
Yep.
Remember those decorations
Yeah,
for
they were
turning
black.
40? Right. Am I dreaming this or did this just go away? Like what happened to over the hill?
Yeah.
It just disappeared.
It's just gone.
Over the hill. Next up, apologies to the older folks we used to judge for eating dinner at 5 and being in bed by 9. You guys were absolutely on to something right.
Yes, because that's my dream.
That is absolutely lovely.
My dream.
Next up, life is a tornado, and I'm just the cow being spun around for cinematic value.
You know what? That's true.
Shout out to Mean Trevor. That one comes from Mean Trevor. Next up, if you think you've had a bad day, my 9-year-old came home from school with a trumpet.
Yes.
Not fun. Next up, imagine playing Truth or Dare and they dare you to brush your teeth. You're leaving?
Oh my God.
That's
stop.
so mean. Could you imagine?
That's hilarious.
That's totally mean girl.
That's
Mean girl
so
energy.
dumb.
Next up, if you're not meant to have midnight snacks, then why the hell is there a light in the fridge?
Yeah.
It's to show you the way.
It's true. It's like, don't get it confused.
Yep. Next up, I put my son to bed an hour ago, and he just came down and asked me if cats have shoulders. Go to bed! Gosh.
Oh my God.
Next up, I want y'all to stop standing so close to me in lines.
Yes. Can
Yes.
we go back to the 6 feet?
We need to. I think social distancing was a good lesson.
Yeah.
So we might need to
Because
shake
some
that out a
people
little
don't wear
bit.
deodorant. I don't want you that close
And
to me.
it stinks.
And how do I know you washed your hands? And then you're going to get catfished by some good smelling cologne and turn around and it doesn't match the person.
So this next
Last one.
we're going to talk about how gays will cut you down, and you don't even know you're being cut down in this moment.
Okay.
We say things like, "That's great, good for you, have fun,
Stepford wife as well.
fascinating, thanks for that." Well done, you. Good luck with that. Sounds thrilling.
I love that one.
What a shame. Wow. Love that for you. Oh, hun. I wish you the best, sweetie.
Oh my God. That is pure gold. I love it.
All right, let's go over to Boat Drink, shall we?
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Oh, I got a good one today, you guys. Let's get into Addie's Reddit rundown report. Woo-hoo-hoo!
All right. What do we have?
Am I the asshole today?
Okay. My
We're
favorite
going back
It's
to
my
that.
favorite category.
Go back to subreddit. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for letting you know that I'm divorcing you by sending you a thread on the website that you use to ignore me? I love how that settled
I had
in,
to,
and
like,
then it
think.
rang a bell for her. Here we go.
It's like 50 Cent petty.
Oh, yes.
I love it. Let's go.
Hi, Stefan.
Oh.
Maybe you will finally listen. And if you're wondering if you can just speed home and stop me from doing this and leaving, it's too late. I'm sending you this after I've already loaded everything in the car and left. Don't worry. I spoke with our landlords and took my name off the lease. I've set up a direct deposit for the next month's rent. After that, you're on your own, buddy. I guess you're wondering why. I'm guessing you'll act like you're completely blindsided, right? Because you've done absolutely nothing wrong. And you're a great husband and father to be, aren't you? Well, buddy, let me break it down in your language that you understand. I am a 29-year-old female, and I have been married to my douchebag husband, who's 35 years old, for 5 years.
She pulled out D-bag.
And we've been together for nearly 10. On paper, everything seems fine, but in reality, our marriage is anything but. I've reached my breaking point, and I need to know if I'm the one in the wrong here. From the beginning, my mother-in-law has been a nightmare. She made everything about her from day one. At our wedding, she wore white, claiming it was a family tradition. It wasn't. She consistently criticized me for my cooking and my appearance. I'll never forget the time she called me fat at a family gathering right in front of everyone. And what did my husband do?
Oh, God, what?
Nothing. Not a single word to defend me. It doesn't stop there. He accidentally destroyed my belongings, including my grandmother's necklace, which she threw out because it looked like cheap costume jewelry. Mm-hmm. She's gone out of her way to make me feel small and unwelcome in my own home. But every time I try to talk to my husband about it, he'd brush it off, saying I was overreacting or being too emotional. And now let's get into the thick of it. My husband. He's always on Reddit, constantly giving strangers relationship advice, which is laughable considering how he treats me. He spends more time rating women's boobs on Reddit than talking to me. Literally. And just so you know, the last pair he rated weren't a 4 out of 10. They were a 10 out of 10. Yeah, he's got plenty of time to do that, but he can't be bothered to remember anything about my life. He'll forget my birthday, our anniversary, and simple things like I'm working on what's important to me.
And they've been together like over 10 years.
Right. And he has a perfect memory for his work schedule and things that matter to him. When we fight, he becomes incredibly hostile and throws things in a sarcastic buddy at the end of his sentences. Oh, I get it now.
Ew.
And like I'm some acquaintance that he can barely tolerate. The dude never cleans. The house, the dishes, the laundry, you name it, it's all on me. It's like he thinks being an adult is optional as long as his job and his Reddit account are still thriving. The final straw came a few weeks ago. I'm 5 months pregnant with our first child.
Oh, you should use birth control, girl. That's
a daughter. My mother-in-law started making comments about how she'll have to whip this little girl into shape and how she'll raise her to be tough because I'm too soft. When I told my husband that I didn't want his mother to have too much influence on our daughter, especially the way that she treats me, he just laughed it off, saying his mother means well and that I was overthinking it. But the moment that truly broke me was when we were talking about our future childcare. My husband suggested that his mother should watch our daughter while we work.
He just totally didn't even hear what she said.
I told him I wasn't comfortable with that, especially considering how his mother treats me, and he snapped. He called me paranoid and that I should get over it because his mother was going to be a big part of our daughter's life, whether I liked it or not.
Okay.
This is the same person who believes corporal punishment is okay. I've seen her hit my husband's nephew and for the smallest things, and no one does anything about it. It's like they're all living in some sort of cult. I'm finally waking up to the reality of what's going on. If he won't stand up for me, how would I expect him to stand up for our child? I started to fear what a kind of environment our child would grow up in, a place where she might be belittled and bullied by her own grandmother with a father who won't do anything to stop it. Oh, and I did mention that he missed our first ultrasound. Did I forget to tell you about that, Mel? Ooh. His mother needed him.
Of course she did.
To help him with something.
Mothers and sons, man, I'm telling you.
To help with something urgent. Guess what that urgent thing was?
Maybe hang a painting.
Her Wi-Fi. Her Wi-Fi. He chose the overseeing our daughter for the first time that told me everything that I needed to know about where I stand in this life. So I packed up and I left.
Good for her.
I'm done living like this. And in case you're wondering, I've already contacted a lawyer. You don't scare me into complying anymore because I have all those texts of threats. You actually know which ones I'm talking about.
She has receipts.
So, Stefan, I wish you the best in your future marriage with your mother and all the women of Reddit whose boobs you don't even deserve. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband after he neglected me for years, let his mother mistreat me, and made me fear out of our future daughter's safety?
No, you are not. No, girl, the way she handled this, yes.
Yeah.
I love this.
We have some notable comments here.
What we got?
A lot of people obviously said not the asshole, but they do have a question for Stefan. This is Sudden Magazine. Stefan, do you scroll through Reddit comparing boobs to your mom's while she's breastfeeding you? That is so funny. The next comment says, Stefan is Homelander. We are effed. That is true if you watch The Boys on Amazon Prime.
Oh, my God.
Next up, I wish you could give this post a gold because this is brilliant.
Pure
F
gold.
you, I'm leaving you. Not only did OP post the note where he will find it and read it, but also found a very clear way to make it public. OP, make sure all of the custody arrangements and visitation arrangements are done with your lawyer and the judge without your former mother-in-law.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I came to this. Your ex never deserved you anyway. You are not the asshole.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my God. That's pure freaking gold, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
She said, I'm going to put this story out there and somewhere I know you will look.
Yeah, and he's just scrolling through Reddit and he sees all of the updated posts,
But the
especially in this
thing is-
subreddit.
But the thing is, he probably is sitting there like, I had no idea. I don't do any of that.
I love it. And he's the type of dude that's just going to throw his hands up in the air and be like,
Yeah.
this came out of nowhere.
My mom tells me I'm perfect.
Everything was perfect. I had my mom, my bang maid. Yeah, gross. Update.
Oh, God. All right.
You
Please
ready?
don't get back together.
Just a tiny update.
All right.
Stefan has seen the post. He is mad that apparently one of you found him based on the rate my boobs thing.
He's mad because it's true.
Stefan has deleted his account. For any purposes, I want to clarify that I left out any actual incriminating evidence that could lead to doxing him. All in all, people were pretending to know me or have any incriminating information about me are lying. I'm not from South Carolina. I am not moving in with another guy, and I'm also not sleeping around.
Reddit is a very funny world.
I mean, I really think because she was ignored for so long, and
She
then
had
she put
enough-
it into a forum where he's going to read it and actually take it seriously.
Listen, no matter how nice the person, everyone has a freaking breaking point.
Right.
It's just the way you handle that breaking point.
So what hurts more? Is it the active conflict or is it the being completely ignored?
Being completely ignored.
Yeah, I got a really good piece of advice a long time ago, and somebody told me, said, don't get cut by a dull spoon.
Yeah.
And that, because it hurts, because it's deeper and it's more, it's not like a clean cut. It's more of a, like a jagged edge. And that sounds like this family. Like they're just a bunch of dull spoons just looking to hold her back. Let's see. Do you think this was like a one swift thing, or was this like a slow erosion of this
I think
relationship?
this was like a slow burn, and it finally got to the point where it was enough.
There was
enough.
nothing on the foundation that could stand up anymore. Oh God!
Sorry,
we need a pest control
a
sponsor? How much responsibility do we have to defend our partner from our family? I've asked you this before.
You have a lot of responsibility to defend your partner from your family.
Yeah.
But you could always take the vow if it's not going to come to that, like, because certain situations they're not going to defend you, then you just don't go around them.
Right.
So then there's nothing to defend.
I mean, if you stay
Because
quiet,
no matter what, you're going to look like the bad guy whether you go around them or you don't go around them. So you might as well do what the F you want anyway.
I mean, I really do. I think that's the point, especially when big mouths like you and I get married. You know what you're getting into. We're going to share our opinion regardless. I mean,
Yes.
So if you stay, that's why this next question, like, if you stay silent, it's almost like you're siding with the enemy.
Yeah, if you stay silent,
You're not giving any benefit here.
if you stay silent, you're going to just harbor that and harbor it, and then one day you're going to explode anyway. So you might as well put it on Reddit.
Right. But how do you think in this situation? I think the straw that broke the camel's back was she got
The
pregnant.
ultrasound.
Yes,
When
she
you went
got
to do the
pregnant.
Wi-Fi.
But like, how does becoming a parent change what you're willing to tolerate?
That I don't know because I'm not a parent.
Well, you're a pet parent.
I think you don't tolerate much after that because
I think it's about energy. I think your energy is dispersed.
You're responsible for someone.
Yeah, you're responsible
gotta
for
teach
these
them.
beings, right?
Yeah.
And you have a breaking point because you don't have enough energy, enough Fs to give anymore,
No.
right?
I don't have enough F's to give now.
Do you think people change when a child gets involved? Do you think that they, like I've seen some moms, like I used to party with some moms, and then they get, they get pregnant, they get
babied
knocked up, and then
They get babied
They
up.
definitely fun time with Davy goes away,
Yeah, I
and they
think so.
really kind of focus on that.
I think a lot of people lose their own identity when they have a kid because then it's like, oh, my kid. Don't forget, you're still a human.
Yeah. What's funny is like my mom when she would yell at us kids, and she was like, one of her famous quotes is like, "You only listen when I yell."
Well, yeah, because we're not going to pay attention if you're not loud.
Why is that?
I don't know. We
I
used to
wonder
do that
why,
to my mom, too.
why kids or like even in this situation, the husband and wife, when things go extreme, that's when we start listening, and it's not the little things in life, that you kind of ignore. Oh, mom, you kind of file that in the back.
Yeah.
I just find that interesting. Is like, why does it have to be an extremity? Why does it have to be an extreme moment to get people to listen?
I think because people don't want to listen.
Yeah.
And they're too involved in themselves. So you have to talk louder. You've got to, be over the top,
Yeah. Why do people, Mel, minimalize the behavior that would be unacceptable if it happened to somebody else?
Because they can't have their own. People these days, I say it all the time, people these days don't want to take accountability or responsibility for their actions. So they can treat you however they want, but the minute you flip the script and turn it on them, you're the bad guy.
So then where does unconditional love fall into play here?
Oh, that's another one of my favorite phrases. People you mistake all the time for unconditional tolerance for unconditional love.
Look at you.
Yes.
Look at you. Say that again slow.
Unconditional tolerance is not unconditional love.
Ooh.
Because people will be like, you didn't love me unconditionally. There were conditions. No. I just stopped tolerating your bullshit.
Right.
Very different things.
Do you tolerate more in your own lives than you would advertise to others to accept?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
tolerate it the same.
Yeah. You're basically a straight shooter.
Yeah, my world, like I say all the time on the Sunny TVs, I say all the time, my world's very black and white, which does get me into trouble because there is a lot of gray area in the world. So I have to constantly work on like, okay, well, let's think about it a different way.
Yeah.
But I am who I am, whether I'm in front of this camera or like in person out in the land. I'm a little more fun out in the land.
So where do you think was the moment that she actually left the relationship?
I think she left it long before she made that post.
Well, she obviously got in touch with the landlord, the lawyer. She made sure all of those things.
When people divorce, a lot of times it's not just an overnight thing.
Hmm.
People check out a relationship long before they actually like do the paperwork.
Yeah.
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 And I think she did that when she got pregnant, she was like, "Oh, F this."
Do you think that silence is a form of control?
No, I think silence is definitely a response.
Oh, you think it's a
I
response?
think silence sometimes is the best response. And I have actually,
You think it's the best response? Well, that's obviously
think
what he did in
sometimes,
this
yes.
marriage, though. He was silent. He
I
didn't
think-
stick up for her.
well, he's just a scumbag.
I mean, I think that silence is a form of control because he's not going to address anything he doesn't want to. And when he's ready, that's when he's going to have the conversation.
But
That's not the way a marriage should work.
But my question is, did he all of a sudden just become this person, or has he always been this person, even when you guys were dating and then you decided to marry him? Because that's another catch-22, because people will know things about someone and then they get married to the person knowing these things, and said things continue to get worse. Well, you married the person like this.
Yeah.
Like, you're not Bob the Builder. You're not going to build, like, change someone. And if
What's more dangerous, conflict or indifference?
Indifference.
I think indifference, yeah.
all the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah.
The wishy-washies.
Do people leave because they stop loving someone or because they finally start loving themselves?
Love themselves.
I think so too. I think she got,
The
with
answer
this
is B.
motherhood thing, she finally saw her purpose in life. And maybe that was or
I think
is
that's
to
what
be a
woke her up.
mom. And she was like, this is not the business. This is not the building that I want my love to live in. And she is creating a different narrative. Wow. I got to give it to this lady.
I do too.
Such big cojones
Just
on this
the fact
one.
that she was crafty about it. She went to Reddit. Oh my God.
I mean, that's the only thing that he was paying attention to.
Well, and he did pay attention after that.
Obviously,
so you go, sister.
yeah. I mean, she needs to get a chance to go to Panache and get a glow up. Get
up.
all the things, girl. That was amazing.
Yes, I like that one.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
Love that commercial with Panache.
I love Michelle's smile.
At the end, yeah,
That's
right?
my favorite. It's always my favorite part. I say that all the time.
Always my favorite place to go is Panache. Hey, we got some news stories coming our
Yeah.
way. We're going to be the judge and the jury to let her know, is this news? Give me a hashtag news in comments or a hashtag not news if you if you don't think this is newsworthy. This first, we're big Prince fans on this show.
Yeah.
Big Prince fans. Well,
Yeah.
a gift from Prince we didn't know that we needed. All right, let's get into this. Did you know that Prince is still giving us music? A song called With This Tear, recorded back in the early 90s, has officially been released for the first time. And it feels like we're opening up a time capsule from one of the greatest ever in existence in the music industry. And let's be real, Prince doesn't just make songs, he built worlds. He wrote them, he played them, he lived them. So hearing something new, even decades later, it doesn't feel old, it feels timeless. And maybe that's the magic. Maybe that's 10 years after his passing, he's still showing up for us in real artistic time.
Yes. So this is absolutely news. Goosebumps, chills, don't talk to me for a minute kind of news.
Yeah.
This is Prince's original version of With This Tear, a song he wrote and gave to Celine Dion back in the 90s.
Celine Dion.
Fans have never heard his full official recording until now.
Wow.
And this release is intentional, making 10 years since his passing, giving
Yeah.
fans something deeply personal to reconnect with. And he was known for having a legendary vault of unreleased music.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hundreds, maybe thousands of recordings. So when something like this comes out, it's not just a song, it's a movement in history, the musical kind of history that's being unlocked.
I love that. Prince said, I'm not done blessing you yet. Yeah, I love this. The vault is not storage, it's a treasure chest.
Meanwhile, the rest of us can't even finish a group text.
I know.
That's
I know.
true.
I know. I definitely think this is
This is
newsworthy.
news.
We love a Prince moment. That's great.
And you know what? I love after artists pass that their music still comes through like iconically and randomly.
Well,
and
I gotta
on
give a big
anniversaries.
shout out to Barbara Jean because she did go and see the Michael Jackson movie.
Oh, yeah, how'd she say it was?
She wrote this incredible review for me, and she loved it. It was awesome, and I guess the little cousin plays Michael in the movie and did a great job. They had
Michael's son was upset that they asked him to play Michael and not him.
Well, I mean, if you look at the two
That's what I'm
together, I'm
saying,
sorry,
that-
Prince doesn't really. This is Prince, Michael's son.
Yeah.
didn't really
He doesn't look like Michael Jackson
Yeah,
when he
the
was
cousin,
younger.
the cousin looked better.
Sorry.
But there was a great portrayal of the family, and obviously a really horrific portrayal of Joe Jackson and
Yeah, he
the
was not-
bullying and
he
the
was not
pushing.
nice, this guy.
And then Michael and Barbara Jean told me that Michael said that he was leaving. I guess they did like a reunion tour with the
Yeah,
Jackson
Jackson
5, and he was like, "This is the last time I'll ever do this again." And Michael really went off and did his own thing.
Well, that's
and-
why he got all that work done on his face and kept changing his face because his dad made fun of him, made fun of his nose, and made fun. You know.
Oh wow, I didn't know that part
Yeah,
either.
that's why he went into this spiral with plastic surgery.
Well, but Barbara Jean gave it 2 thumbs up, so that's
Okay.
definitely one that we all should probably check out.
All
How
right.
about checking out this next story? Ferrets are fired, birds are rehired.
Ew, I hate both of them.
Oh, well, breaking news today because ferrets got evicted from an island in Northern Ireland. That's right. Renee flew all the way out to Northern Ireland
bring us this story.
to make sure that ferrets are no longer on this island. Good job, Renee. Rumor has it. Oh, I just said that. Burp. And again, I'm not saying it's important. I'm just asking, is this news? What is going on Ferret Island?
All right, so this is world first, and they've never successfully removed an invasive ferret population from an island before.
Oh, they always smell like burnt oil.
I hate them.
Yeah.
And it's not just any island. This place has
They're
over
cute. I mean,
250,000 seabirds living there. These ferrets were not just hanging out, they were wiping out bird populations. One ferret killed 27 birds in 2 days.
dude, slow your roll.
So this took years of work, thermal drones, detection dogs, yes, a dog named Woody helped,
Aw.
and community effort. And now birds are already coming back. Species that hadn't nested in decades are returning. So it's ecosystem restoration, it's science and teamwork, and nature getting a second chance.
I mean, are we
How
killing?
did the ferrets get there? Did somebody bring a ferret onto the island and then all of a sudden it just,
No.
how did they
live
were already there
They live there for the land.
for the land?
I mean, this is an interesting story. I'd like to know how they actually got the ferret. Yeah, how did
Traps, probably, maybe. Remember the story?
Did you think they killed them?
Yeah. With invasive species, you have to.
I don't
Do you
know.
remember how the story about the animal where they were putting vitamins in the food and the animals in the Amazon would eat it?
Yeah.
They probably did that with some type of like.
Oh my! I don't like when animals have to die.
but
like
if it's
that.
invasive like that, what do? You can't relocate them anywhere else. And for what? To eat the other population of other animals somewhere else?
I know a nice ballroom we can drop them off at. All right, let's move on to the next story. We've got Oxidil under the bridge, or main
Oxidil.
character energy.
Okay, what is
a
this?
10-year-old girl is out there living her best life, playing under a bridge, minding her own business. Then suddenly, she pulls out a rare, endangered Oxalotil.
What the hell's that?
It's like a Pokemon, a little bit of a mystery. It's not a rock, it's not a frog, it's a slightly aggressive crab.
Like a
it's
real- is
not
this
even
real?
a slightly aggressive crab. I'm sorry. It sort of looks like, it's sort of like an eel.
Creature.
Yeah, it looks like an eel or like a leech or something.
Oh, God.
But she found one of the rarest creatures on Earth, and she was right. Now the family cancels their vacation, builds a whole rescue plan, and this little amphibian is now living better than most of us.
Okay.
She caught it and kept it, and now they're trying to cultivate it.
First of all, that is a critically endangered oxytol. There are only about 50 to 1,000 left in the world globally.
Wow, needle in a haystack.
Yeah, and this wasn't found in Mexico where they belong. It was found under a bridge in Wales.
Interesting.
Which makes this discovery extremely, extremely unusual. The oxytol was injured and likely would not have survived. Experts literally said it would have been eaten by predators if she didn't find it.
Aw.
And here's what I love. She recognized it from videos she had watched online.
She knew what it was. We didn't.
The knowledge helped her save its life. So that's not random. That's curiosity meeting action. The family even cut their trip short to care for it properly, got expert help, and set up a safe environment.
See, the YouTubes really helped this child.
Yes. Oh
I
my
think
God.
it's newsworthy. I mean, if it was definitely an animal on the endangered species list and they were going to be eradicated forever.
Yeah, because meanwhile, when I see a lizard, I panic. So you go, girl.
Basically.
You go, sister
I think
girl.
it's newsworthy.
News.
I think it's time for a little bit of wine at Bin 39.
In 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
All right, let's get into Hey Girl, Hey Horrible horoscopes. We
Do
got
it.
Aries, Taurus, and Gemini on deck today.
Me and my mom, Aries.
These are brutal. Here we go. Aries. Since you love brutal honesty so
Oh,
much,
God, here we go.
Here's one for you. You're never going to achieve your dreams. You'll repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again until you die.
Oh my God.
That death grip you've got on the past, don't let it go. Remember all the pain you've caused and know that it's because of who you are as a person. You will never change.
Oh my God.
Aries.
Damn.
Taurus.
Tiffany.
Listen, you probably should pay those overdue bills before you order any more Uber Eats. You're not a modern day Dionysus. You are a drinking problem.
What's a Dionysus?
That's the god of wine.
Oh.
Greek god of wine.
Okay.
You haven't had sex in months because you're too lazy to wipe the crumbs off your bed or, God forbid, buy a pillow to replace that awful piss-colored abomination you sleep on every night. This isn't hedonism. It's just sad. Either get up
God.
and clean your room or enjoy rotting in bed for another month.
I just got queasy.
Whoa, Taurus. Gemini.
Oh, these trends.
I'm fluent in sarcasm. How about be fluent in shut the F up for once? You aren't just two-faced. You have an entire flip book of faces that you don't even try to hide the fact that you are deceitful, insecure, vile, and excuse of a human being. Your
Yikes.
FBI agent goes to therapy because of you. You are going to commit arson this month.
Oh my God, what did they do to the stars?
Hey girl, hey horoscopes just turned it up a notch apparently.
Apparently we're back to 1979.
Apparently, we are going off
Oh
on this
my
motivational
God.
Monday, Sunny.
Something
Thank
happened
you
to them.
so much. We
my
chilled,
God.
we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
Oh, we survived, then we put it on Reddit.
that is the truth. What time we'll be back tomorrow?
9 a.m., my friends.
9 a.m. And also, don't forget, there's no shows on Wednesday.
Right.
I'm going out to Trampa, real quick,
Trampa.
to go see Florence and the Machine. Thank you
Yes.
guys so much. Please hit that share button. We love you so much. Bye, Sunnies.
Bye, guys.
Share the show.
You got to share the show.
Share the show.
Hit that little.
Arrow. Share the show.
Just share the damn
do it.
show.
Just share
Just
the
share it.
show,
Like, what is
please.
taking you
Come
so
on.
long?